Okay. I want to give yesterday a proper reaction. I reacted to the Help album recently, and it was at the end of a stream. I was pretty like fried my attention, and this song, literally, I'm gonna admit it, guys. This song went right over my head, right over my head. Didn't give it the appreciation it needed. I've re-listened to it a couple times. It's truly brilliant. And you guys, everyone in the comments, I appreciate the feedback y'all gave me, because you were right. It went over my head, and I also learned a lot about the song from you guys. So like Paul, it came to Paul in a Dream, which is incredible. We also reacted to Rubber Soul recently, and Nowhere Man came to John similarly. It's funny, I think some of the best art can kind of just come out of nowhere, you know, out of the ether, from the divine, some might say. Um, but yeah, Paul just kind of rolled out of bed, and this melody was like in his head, and he put it on the piano right away. He said, "Let me read this." Yeah, I fell out of bed. I had a piano on my bedside, and I must have dreamt it, because I tumbled out of bed and put my hands on the piano keys, and I had a tune in my head. It was just all there. There were some chords somewhere. Where were the? Anyways. Oh yeah. Sat at the piano, found G, found F sharp minor seventh, and that leads you through to B and E minor, and finally back to E. It all leads forward logically. I liked the melody a lot, and that's one thing that I also haven't appreciated as much in my Beatles reactions on this channel, guys. I tend to lean heavily into lyrics. And with these earlier Beatles albums, with the help of my viewers, you guys are awesome. I've realized I need to respect and appreciate the history of music, what the Beatles were doing based on other bands in the past, and just the melody and progression and song structure, as opposed to just lyrics. Sometimes I do tend to hyper focus on lyrics, and that's because I am really into hip hop lately too. So you know, there's a lot of things they do with lyrics, but that's enough yapping for me. Let's check out this amazing song, Yesterday. The most covered song ever, by the way.
Yesterday, all my troubles seem so far away. Now it looks as though they're here to stay. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Suddenly, I'm not half the man I used to be. There's a shadow hanging over me. Oh, yesterday came suddenly. Why she had to go, I don't know, she wouldn't say. I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday.
Wow. And I read that this song is about Paul's mother too. It's not even really like a love song. It's I mean, he loved his mother, but not the like romantic love song that I got on the first. I thought it was about on the first listen. This is really like a genius, brilliant, beautiful song. I'm not just saying that. I mean, you just get the sense of, I mean, the even the lyrics are kind of genius. I believe in yesterday. We've all had some kind of tragedy in our life that suddenly changed things, and you look back, and it's almost like you don't think you'll ever have the joy that you felt before. Like something as drastic as losing a parent, especially if it's suddenly. Um, and even in the midst of all that melancholy and almost hopelessness, to say, "Oh, I believe in yesterday," is such a beautiful line to have in there, because you're saying you still believe that there is that hope, there is that potential for joy still. It's just, man, it's like a beautifully tragic, positive but sad song. It's hard to put into words, and I've really come to understand its genius because of the help of you guys and just reading about it, listening to it again.
I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday. Why she had to go, I don't know. She wouldn't say.
Man, that part is so, it makes me want to cry. Like, tears are welling up a little bit. I also, I lost my father suddenly in 2020. He was training for a marathon. He had a ventricular fibrillation and just collapsed. It's a common thing in high endurance athletes. So it was as sudden as you can get. And yeah, this song really resonates.
I said something wrong, now I long for yesterday. Yesterday, love was such an easy game to play. I need a place to hide away. Oh, I believe in yesterday.
Wow, I really just, it's surprising to me and also regretful that this song just kind of went over my head the first time I listened to it, because it really is. Even when I brought it up to my wife, she was like, "You've never heard that song?" And she was like, and she started singing it. She's like, "I love that song. It's like my favorite Beatles song." And I was just like, "Yes." Oh, I feel so dumb that I like. But, you know, those are the perils of a true first time listen. And I also should have done a little bit of research beforehand before reacting to that album at the end of a stream. Anyways, yeah. Like, this song is special. There's something special about this song. It's one of those, it almost reminds me of like these, you know, like sometimes big scientists like Newton or Einstein, like these ideas kind of just like came to them when they weren't trying. And there's something like spiritual and special and divine, some might say, about an idea coming to an artist or a scientist in that manner, just seemingly out of nowhere, you know. And this song is really special, really special. And I'm sorry for anybody that I disappointed with my first reaction. That's why I wanted to do it justice and do a proper reaction, because I wasn't happy with my initial one. So if you guys want to see my reaction to the rest of the Help album, though, that is on my YouTube channel. We're working through the Beatles discography. I just finished Rubber Soul last week, 2 weeks ago. So we got Revolver next, but we're gonna hit some singles before Revolver because I realized there's like 10 or 12 singles that I weren't on those albums, those first few albums. So we're gonna hit those. And then Revolver. So keep an eye out. Much love, everybody. I really appreciate all the feedback and criticism. Trying to make this channel as good as possible for everybody. So I appreciate you guys. I'll catch y'all in the next reaction. Much love, everyone. Stay blessed. Peace out.